Hello and welcome to Studio 415.
On today's show, you'll get to hear about the many records broken by one swimmer.
You'll see how K-9 Harlie is growing in her role in training.
And you will hear about the CHS students who are raising funds for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society.
All of that and more coming up next.
Could you paint me like one of your French girls?
I could, but I doubt if you can afford me.
Swim has definitely made me become a very disciplined and time-oriented person.
She's a mascot. She's got her Instagram page, and I don't know how many followers are on there.
Welcome to Studio 415. I am Alex Galindez.
And I'm Evan Schatz.
While the CHS swim and dive season has come to an end, one student continues to see their work being recognized, both through broken records and monetary awards.
In my story, I got to catch up with Kirsten Lee and find out about the record she broke and how her work is being recognized by others. Beginning in her 7th grade year, Carroll High School senior Kirsten Lee began to swim at a competitive level. As a freshman, she competed on the JV team and has been a member of varsity the past 3 years. With the strenuous nature of swim, she has faced many obstacles throughout her 4 years of high school that helped to take her swimming to the next level.
So swim is a very grueling sport, and so sometimes it's hard to stick with it. It's a mental challenge for sure, especially some sets.
This past year, Lee has gotten to see her hard work recognized. At sectionals, she broke the school record for 200 freestyle with a time of 151.95. She went on to break the 200 free as well, shaving seconds off the previous record. While at the state meet, she also tied the school record for 100 free with a time of 50.98 and finished in 6th place. Along with her impressive athletic achievement, Lee went on to represent Carroll in receiving the IHSAA Mental Attitude Award, being the first Carroll girls swimmer to be awarded this honor. The Mental Attitude Award is given to students for demonstrating scholarship, leadership, academic drive, and athletic ability. She accepted a gift of $1,000 to the Carroll Athletic Department in her name. Lee was nominated by coaches and principals to receive the gift. One of her coaches, head swim coach John Gibson, says that she is extremely deserving of the honor.
Because it is an award for an all-around person, not just a standout athlete, but it's her character and her academics, and that's exactly the person she is.
In addition to academics, leadership is another aspect of Lee's character. With her guidance, she has helped to bring wisdom and encouragement to her team. Senior and fellow CHS swimmer Autumn Bruns reflects on Lee's tremendous impact in and beyond the pool.
Something Kirsten's taught me is that you're bigger than your accomplishments. She really emphasizes that it's more about who you are as a person and like a leader and what you bring to the team rather than what you're able to do or not do at the end of the year.
Lee is ranked in the top 5 of the 2023 graduating class, was a 2022 AP Scholar with honor, and a National Merit semifinalist for the class of 2023. With her hard work having paid off, she hopes to continue to make a difference at the U.S. Air Force Academy to continue her swimming career and pursue a degree in aeronautical engineering.
The hard work definitely pays off, so I appreciate seeing these awards, but also I hope that my teammates can look at it and look up to knowing that their hard work will pay off, and so that future generations will look up to that.
With a legacy forged and records broken, Lee is preparing herself for the next challenges and opportunities in her life. If you ever catch her anywhere in the halls or in the classroom, be sure to congratulate her on her efforts and wish her luck on what life has ahead for her. Congratulations, Kirsten. For Studio 415, I'm Evan Schatz. K-9 Harlie is a cute puppy that has been bringing joy to the students in the halls. Although Harlie is currently loving all the benefits of being a puppy, in the near future she will become a well-trained police dog.
In my story, I document the course of Harlie, Carroll's popular new canine, and take a closer look at what's in store for her and how she'll serve Chargers in the years to come. In a few short months, she's already become a staple of the halls at Carroll. But she isn't a student or a teacher. She wears a vest rather than a backpack, and she's all covered in fur. This is Harlie, the 6-month-old golden retriever which has taken our school by storm. She first arrived at Carroll on November 12th of last year, joining her handler, Officer Eric Butler, in patrolling the halls of the school. Presently, Butler has been primarily focused with accustoming Harlie with the environment of Carroll and adjusting her to the frequent interactions she'll have with students. Typically, wherever a group of students accumulates, you'll likely find Harlie gratefully accepting pets. Butler notes that this acclimation process is essential for young animals, and that it is a common obstacle many service animals must anticipate during training.
Right now, it's just a matter of she walks the halls, just socialize. Part of the fundamental in her training right now with obedience is just familiarization with the buildings. The number of students, the sounds, the smells, the lights, everything, because a lot of dogs have problems adjusting to those as they grow up.
Still a puppy, Harlie will be undergoing a rigorous training regimen so that she may serve Carroll as a contraband detector. It is uncertain precisely how this training will materialize, as it all depends on both the timing and scheduling, as well as whether Harlie will be more comfortable practicing within Carroll itself or another training facility. Harlie's age, as Officer Butler reminds, permits the police department broad flexibility in how they approach her routine. Harlie is one of 4 resource canines operating in the NACS district and has been engaged in command recognition and obedience training for at least 3 months. It is critical that canine dogs have a foundation in obedience, as then it becomes much easier for them to incorporate the tasks and duties they are provided into their routines. It was Tyler Harris, sergeant with the Special Operations Division and Canine Master Trainer for the Allen County Sheriff's Department, who assisted Butler in ascertaining a canine candidate. Harris reveals that the most significant determinants of a dog's aptitude for canine service are their disposition, their capacity to adapt to new circumstances, and their activity.
The biggest part in the beginning stages is the dog selection itself. Whether it be a school resource canine or a patrol trained canine, we'll test dogs and we'll make sure that they're environmentally sound. We work off of things like a dog's play drive, like it's how much it wants to chase a ball and play with a ball.
Students have been adjusting to the sight of Harlie in the corridors, but only in her most social aspect. Over the summer of 2023, Harlie will be conditioned with official police training, and once she returns to Carroll in the fall, she'll be more suited to true service, meaning that she'll have less opportunities to socialize. For now, however, she certainly seems quite happy with her role.
While Harlie is now fair game for pets, by next year she'll be serving seriously. Regardless of her role, she has undoubtedly caused quite a stir in the halls of Carroll, and regardless, we are all quite happy to see her. For Studio 415, I'm Alex Galindez.
Our next guest has a large Smurf collection and thinks that he's the best painter at Carroll.
Charger Spotlight host William Jameson sat down with art teacher Scott Kilmer to ask about those topics and to help Kilmer announce his upcoming retirement.
Welcome back to the Charger Spotlight, and on today's episode, we're interviewing your art teacher Scott Kilmer to ask him some questions about his personal life. All right, well, thank you, Mr. Kilmer, for joining the Charger Spotlight.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. So, as a painter, how steady are your fingers?
Very. I should have been a surgeon.
Can you explain your Smurf collection in your room?
Yes. I have an unhealthy obsession for Smurfs and anything blue, really, but primarily Smurfs.
You a big Bob Ross fan?
No.
No? But he makes beautiful art.
No.
No?
No. Bob Ross is a canned painter. He does the same thing over and over and over.
So, what color are trees?
Why do you ask?
I've been told that you have a very particular opinion about this.
I do. They are gray and pretty much anything but brown. Mm-hmm. And for those of you that disagree, take a brown piece of paper and hold it up against a tree.
Okay. Could you paint me like one of your French girls?
Pardon?
Could you paint me like one of your French girls?
I don't know what a French girl is.
It's from the Titanic movie, the line.
Oh, I could, but I doubt if you can afford me.
Okay. We're just seeing here. So, what medium of art do you prefer to practice in the most?
Painting. Watercolors and oils.
Okay. So, how long have you been teaching?
I've been at Carroll. This is my 26th year at Carroll, but I taught at New Haven for 12 years prior to that, so this is my 38th year.
Okay. So, what are your plans after retiring?
I do a lot of fishing. I'll do more golfing. I do a little hunting in the fall. I have 6 grandchildren.
Okay.
The youngest one is just over a year, and the oldest one is 7, so I see all of them at least once a week, so I'll be spending more time with them.
What is the best prank you've ever pulled?
Well, I've pulled a lot of them.
So, has anyone ever told you look like Walter White?
Yes, and I actually dressed as Walter White here on Halloween one year.
Do you think you're better than your students artistically?
Yes.
Yes?
Absolutely.
100%?
100%.
Okay. What are your opinions on ice skating?
I can't.
No?
My ankles go like this. I'm a good roller skater.
You're a good roller skater?
Very good roller skater.
Should we try to populate the moon in a couple of years?
No.
Why not?
Why?
But why not?
But why? Why would we need to move off the planet?
Just theoretically.
No.
No? What about Mars?
No.
No? No? How do we solve this climate crisis then?
If there was one, then we should be concerned about it.
That's true. Okay. Is there anything you'd like to ask me?
I'm good.
You're good?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
100%?
100%.
Okay. Well, thank you, Mr. Kilmer, for joining the Charter Spot. You heard it here first. Mr. Kilmer's retiring, and he has a huge Smurf collection in his room. For Studio 415, I'm William Jameson.
The Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, or LLS, recruits students across the nation to raise money for research, patient care, and education.
Studio 415 reporter Sawyer Maddox spoke with the candidates from Carroll, and he joins us in the studio with more.
Thanks, guys. In my story, I got to meet the Chargers who are competing and raising money in order to make a difference in the fight against blood cancer in their community.
There are currently 5 individual candidates at Carroll, with 2 running as co-candidates. Students participating compete for Student Visionary of the Year, which is an award given by LLS. Participants can choose to run as individuals for the award or can share this title with additional participants upwards of 3. Participants can choose another student from anywhere in the area and are not limited by school or district. Candidates will work with a team of other students or adults and will act as a team captain. Team members can join at any point of the campaign, but cannot compete for Student Visionary of the Year. Members can win other awards such as the 5K Club or 10K Club, which are specifically for team members who have gathered that amount of money for their candidate's campaign.
There's just so much stuff and so much work we put into this campaign, and just Mary Beth and I can't do all of it, and they just help out significantly.
2 of the teams at Carroll are currently running as co-candidates, with candidate Sagi Nagazada running with a candidate from Heritage, and co-candidates Mary Beth Hall and Antonio Cheslu from Carroll. Both groups hope to capitalize on their partners' weaknesses and strengths in hopes to win.
We're good friends, and so since we're both campaigning, we thought it'd be a good idea to team up. And Antonio has a lot of strengths that I don't have, so when we come together, we're just stronger, and we've accomplished a lot already together as a team.
Teams are partnered with a campaign manager from LLS, whose job is to recruit candidates during the months following the campaign. They advise teams on strategies and assist them during the campaign, but are hands-off when it comes to raising any money. Teams have a variety of ways to raise money. The first is a personal ask, where candidates or team members can ask anyone for money. Each team member and candidate have a QR code, which once scanned leads a person to a place where they can donate. The next is an email campaign, where emails are sent out to a variety of organizations, businesses, or individuals. This allows for a wider outreach. Lastly is by obtaining a sponsorship from a business. A sponsorship can either be a direct donation from the business or an item that is added to the auction basket that is bidded on at the grand finale in March. Candidates raise money with their own unique motivations in mind.
Because I am honoring Owen Shealy, who passed away from chronic myeloid leukemia, a rare cancer and extremely rare in children, so I want LLS to take the money that has been raised so they can research these rare cancers to prevent them from happening in the future.
Candidates can run on 3 main mission pillars: research, patient care, and education, with the majority of the candidates running on the research mission pillar. Even if not able to win Student of the Year, each candidate hopes to achieve so much more.
At the end of the day, even if we don't win, it's still going to helping curing blood cancer, which is the main idea. So every dollar helps.
I know that even if I don't win, I know I made an impact in the community and helped to bring awareness to leukemia and lymphoma.
So at the end of the day, we're raising money for them, hopefully helping them and their families out.
I want to grow as a person, and I want to help others grow, on my team especially. And even if I don't win, I want to help raise money. Like, every bit counts, and I want to help everyone in need.
By doing this campaign, even if I don't win the title, I know that I haven't been doing it for the title, and it's just the experience that's really good. You get to meet a lot of people that are kind of like on your mindset with things.
So if you want to donate before the grand finale this Friday, be sure to ask the candidates for their QR code or where to donate. For Studio 415, I'm Sawyer Maddox.
Widely known in Europe, the Transylvanian dessert known as a chimney cake recently made its way to downtown Fort Wayne.
Studio 415 reporter Georgia Chrisman takes a look at the new establishment and how much their business has grown already.
Back in the summer of 2019, the Transylvanian treat made its way to the local Fort Wayne Farmers Market. From there, business only grew. Starting small and selling their sweet pastries once a week at those markets gave Chimney Cakes a taste of what it would be like to finally settle into one place. 4 years later, Chimney Cakes opened their own establishment on Saturday, January 28th on West Main Street. Chimney Cakes are a large, hollow spiral of dough that is then hand-rolled and baked on a wooden cylinder. They're most commonly covered in sugar or cinnamon, but Chimney Cakes Cafe brings more variety to the table. The assortment of flavors is not the only part that they pride themselves in. Employee Donnie Hoffman explained that the attention to detail plays a vital role in creating the perfect treat.
It takes a lot of attention to detail because you have to make sure the rolls in it look amazing, which the owner does very well. I'm not great at it yet, but I'm getting there.
Open just in January, they are currently looking for part-time employees. Hoffman enjoys working for a local business with the family he knows so well.
I knew the family and they're awesome people, and I really enjoy working for small local businesses.
This bakery is a family tribute to their Hungarian heritage, bringing the authentic flavors of a popular Transylvanian treat here to Fort Wayne. Customer Gabriella Dunn enjoys the cozy and welcoming environment.
I would recommend it because it's cozy and the food is delicious.
Make sure to stop in at Chimney Cakes located on West Main Street to try the new unique Transylvanian treat. And for Studio 415, I'm Georgia Chrisman.
That's all we have for today. Thanks for watching.
If there's a story you would like us to cover, please let us know.
For all of us here at Studio 415, have a great week, Carroll.